Hi friends, my name is Nikki. I'm an intuitive and we call this the Source Clarity Community. So welcome, even if it's just for this video, welcome to the Source Clarity Community. Source Clarity is connecting with the highest expression of who you really are. So many of us, we get bogged down by life, right? We absorb the chaos, the negativity, the fear, doubt, the worry of the outside world. The mind's pretty dang powerful, and we absorb that chaos, we take it on, and many of us, we live life influenced by it. Source Clarity is cutting through that congestion, cutting through the illusions within the mind, and tapping into the essence of who you are at your core. There is a stream of love that literally resides within each and every one of you. So Source Clarity is tapping into the whole and complete you. Okay, I want to share a story in today's video, and your job, okay, is to extract the lesson from this story. Okay, it's pretty dang cool. So, well, maybe I should just share it now. What I realized, no, I'm gonna share it now, actually, I take it back. I had this realization. No, I'm gonna share the story first, okay. So, years ago, right? Years ago, I was doing a ton of traveling through the US. I got a Jeep, right? And I was traveling all throughout the US. And I just started my business at this time, and I had enough funds, like I was frequently getting enough funds from the business that was sustaining my trip. I was eating like soup out of a can, like I was, yeah, you know. So anyways, I had just enough to get enough gas, soup out of the can, things of that nature. And I'm enjoying myself. Like, this is an exploration of self trip. Again, traveling all throughout the US, you know, going to Shasta, going to Oregon, going to Idaho, going to Montana, Wyoming, all these incredible places. Doing the van life thing that I'm sure many of you might have seen out there in the social media world. And it was great. I had this like giant beard, I had long hair, all of that. There was this point during that adventure where the funds stopped coming in. I remember like sitting in my car and bumfuck, I don't even know where I was, okay? And I didn't have enough funds to get from A to B. Like, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna get enough food. I don't know how I'm gonna get gas. And all of a sudden I had this epiphany, okay? And this is actually the lesson that you can extract from the story that I told you to extract, but just hear me out on this anyway, okay? I had this epiphany. I went, wait a minute. It's not the funds that I want. It's not the me getting gas in my car and food in my body, even though you would think that that is what I want. That is because I'm feeling stuck, right? If I were to get that money that was going to allow me to continue my adventures throughout the US in my Jeep, I was sleeping in my Jeep at this time, it would activate and sort of elicit a feeling within me. And I had this epiphany. I'm like, my goodness, it's the feeling that I desire to feel, the feeling that I would feel in getting the food, in getting the money, in getting the gas, whatever it may be. And I had this like breakthrough. And so I went into this meditation, and it was pretty epic. And I hardwired the feelings that I thought I'd feel if I had attracted financial abundance in that moment so I could continue my adventures. And it was difficult because I'm feeling stuck. I'm feeling a little bit hungry. I don't have the gas. I was like riddled with fear, and I was just sitting in this meditation, like feeling this experience, feeling the goodness of freedom, feeling the goodness of abundance, tapping into what it would feel like. Now, here's what's interesting. I'm going to ask you this question. Do you think that I attracted financial abundance in that exact moment? Not that exact moment, but here's what did happen. I attracted an idea, okay, that I got excited about. And that idea allowed me to take aligned action after that meditation. I took that aligned action, I attracted more money, and then within the next couple of days was attracting more money and more money. And I had the money and the funds to continue going. And it was like started to be consistent because I tapped into this mindset. So it was the energetic with the aligned action that allowed me to attract the funds. And my feelings got unstuck first, and then I physically got unstuck and continue my adventures. And so I'm sharing this story to share with you that many times, you know, we get these feelings of stuck, and we legitimately think that we want that romantic partner. We think that we want our dream career. We think we want financial abundance, and those things are great. And it's not that your higher self isn't pulled to attract those things, but it's more so the feelings that you would get from those things, right? Because ultimately it's always a feeling. And so manifestation mastery is essentially emotional mastery. If you can have mastery over your emotions. And it's difficult when your outer reality is not matching how you desire to feel. For me, I was legitimately stuck, again, in a bumfuck. I don't even know where I was at the time. Okay? I was somewhere in Oregon and really close to Washington at that time. But I just felt that feeling of stuck, but I realized the feeling of financial abundance and it working out resides within me. And through that, I attracted this idea that allowed me to take aligned action, and I attracted more abundance. And so I want you to take this story and think about your own life. What area of your life do you wish you had something more of? You're like, if I had more of this, if I had that dream romantic relationship, if I had my dream career, if you had this, that, and the other, I would feel happier. I'd feel more grateful. Now, here's what's great. We can actually utilize the, essentially, okay, hear me out on this. Okay, you can essentially utilize those wanting feelings, which is pretty cool. You can utilize those wanting feelings, and instead of having those wanting feelings and sitting with them, you can begin to give yourself that feeling to you through celebration, through the other areas of life, through passion, hobby. I was doing this through meditation and began to tap into the whole and complete you. Anytime we have a feeling of wanting, it is essentially showing you where you are not giving those feelings to yourself, where you feel deficient in love. Life is so beautiful in that way that it is constantly showing us where we are not giving ourselves enough love. Who you are at your core is love. And if you're focused on feelings of wanting, life is going to reflect back to you more experiences and people that are going to contribute to your feelings of wanting, that are going to amplify you wanting things. So this is your sign. Take this as your message to give yourself the love that you're looking for the world to give you. But here's what a lot of people miss. Frequently. Like, if you want to attract a lot of money, you have to frequently feel financially abundant and take aligned action. That's the answer. Frequently feel it. Frequently feel it, frequently feel it, frequently feel it, okay? You are so dang wonderful. And, you're awesome. And I want you to do me this favor, okay? I want you to write in the comments and let me know what you think. I want to hear your thoughts. I'm going to be responding to the comments. And I want to say this to you. I couldn't thank you enough for watching this video. You could have been literally anywhere in the world.com and you decided to watch this video. So thank you for being a part of the Source Clarity community. We actually have a free community, okay, where we have free meditations. We have a 5-day Access Your Intuition series. It's literally free. And you can get all that in the show notes, okay? So you're so awesome. Thank you for listening to my story. And we're going to be making more of these, okay? All right, friends, 2 thumbs up for you. Hey, okay, I need to get it together.